Clayton Tune out of Houston. I have him 6th. John, you have him 8th. Glad you have him 10th. So I guess I will start with this one here, Tune. All right, so with Tune, things I really liked about him, accuracy. Very accurate at all 3 levels of the game. When watching on the film, he was making fantastic throws. He's a relatively good athlete, someone who can avoid defenders within the pocket. I love the footwork. Watching that was very impressive. Very smart, instinctive player. Has a good feel for our offenses and coverages. And again, there wasn't too many things I really hated. The arm strength wasn't there. That's slightly a concern, but I felt like with the accuracy that he has in the short to intermediate levels, he has enough of that to kind of keep him from getting like thrown out of the league early. I feel like he could make himself a pretty solid, journeyman type of quarterback. I don't think he's a star or anything like that. Will be a full-time starter ever, but he has a good chance to be a pretty permanent backup in this league for quite a while. So it's kind of why I'm here at number 6. I said, yeah, 6. He's right before all the elite people for me. So he's my first of the second tier, third tier guys in my grouping. So, John, how do you feel?
I like him a lot. I wrote in my notes out of the box starter. So, any NFL team, he could step in to just about any type of offense, any style they want to run, and he could operate it. So he's good in that regard. I think he is, like you said, Coach Steve, I don't know if he's a superstar. So he's probably more of that like bridge intermediate quarterback. We'll draft Davis Mills-esque. We'll draft him. We'll play him until we find a permanent solution. Even Daniel Jones, how great Daniel Jones has played, but that same kind of guy, like we'll take him for now until we find the guy. I think that's going to be Clayton Tune's biggest problem is he's accurate. He's not, he throws well, but not crazy good. He's a jack of all trades. I like him. He's a good quarterback. Probably will find a job, bounce around the league for a long time. You'll hear his name come up now and again, but in terms of fantasy relevance, unless something dramatic happens and he really breaks into the scene, I don't see a ton of long-term value. But high-end ceiling, you hope maybe he lands in a situation like Daniel Jones and you get a couple of usable years out of him.
Tune is one of the ones where like him and McKee on my numbers should have been switched. He's smart in the pocket. I think he tends to, it's easy for me to say because I'm not being pressured by like 320-pound men, but like he tends to like have that kind of not freezability, but it's not a happy feet like the other, but he under pressure, he isn't as accurate as he is without the pressure. So he has to go somewhere that has a really good offensive line, I think. But once he's there, if he's in that kind of system, I think he makes all the throws that an NFL quarterback should make. I think that his arm strength is good, not elite, but he can make throws. I wasn't impressed with his running ability, his mobility. And that's why I think I put him at 10. Although a couple people above him aren't really good either. So
hey,
these rankings will change in
4 days.
5 days. Yeah. So
please continue to listen to the podcast in that time frame. But
yeah, listen to it now.